trees stretched across the horizon as far as you can see. The golden sun rising over a crystal clear lake in the morning. Land just begging to be farmed. This is a Common Craft video about the Oregon Trail and Territory. The Oregon Territory had beautiful land. This big tree-covered wilderness stretched from the Rocky Mountains to the Pacific Ocean. Oregon had a nice, fertile land and was considered a pioneer's paradise. This convinced colonists in the East Coast to move to Oregon. Oregon was claimed by 4 countries: Spain, Russia, Great Britain, and America. After a treaty with Spain, Spain dropped out of their claim. A few years later, Russia also dropped out. It was down to the U.S. and Great Britain. From the east, President Polk yelled, "All of Oregon or none." Instead of going to war with Britain, he made a treaty where the land was split among the 54-40 line. Once America had this new land, President Polk asked explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark to explore the new land. They started in St. Louis, Missouri, and traveled all the way to the Pacific Ocean. They were the first people to travel on the Oregon Trail. Jedediah Smith discovered the South Pass, which was an easier way to pass through the Rocky Mountains. These people were very helpful in making the Oregon Trail. Other historical people that helped open the West were mountain men and missionaries. Mountain men were tough people that trapped beavers for their pelts. They did this for a living in the West. Beaver pelts were very valuable out in the East. Most mountain men used these pelts to make hats, which were sold throughout America and Europe. These mountain men opened up the West by informing pioneers about the land. They also praised Oregon for its beautiful land, large mountain trees, and the wide range of animals that could be seen there. Another group of people that moved to Oregon were missionaries. They went to Oregon for many different reasons. Many missionaries went west to convert Native Americans to Christianity. Only instead of religion, they brought disease and death to Indians. Along with settlers, they led them to the vast territory which is Oregon. Settlers had many reasons to move to the Oregon Territory. They went for cheap land, more space, and just to start a fresh new life. It was great when the settlers made it there, but it was a very hard, dangerous journey. They suffered through hunger, disease, harsh weather, river crossing in the very cold water, and a couple of rare Indian attacks. People had to pass through the Rocky Mountains, which even with the South Pass was very difficult. There was also the stress of not knowing what was around you, if you were safe, or if you and your family would even make it out alive or not. Some families had to resort to cannibalism. The brave people of America believed it was their duty, destiny, and right to go to Oregon, so that is what they did. Manifest destiny is the right and duty to spread across North America. The Oregon Trail and Territory were very intertwined with manifest destiny. Without the Oregon Trail and Territory, not a lot of people would have been able to move west. Manifest destiny is one of the reasons why America made treaties for, fought for, and bought land. People were determined to get as much land as possible. This determination was the reason for the success of the Oregon Territory. Thank you for watching and listening.
Sources are